Hi guys, this is Maggie from Magnificent Tarot, and I am back to do your mid-monthlies. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, Jupiter, and North Node. I am sorry for the delay, but had a lot going on, but I'm going to try to get all these videos out today and tomorrow. So Leos, let's see what you guys have going on. As you know, I start the reading off with an oracle message, and I like to start off with the Energy Oracle deck by Sandra Ann Taylor. I'm not going to do too much talking. You know, I usually make my announcements. I do personal readings. If you're interested, please email me. Thank you so much for the people that have reached out, that are supporting my channel, that are liking my content. I appreciate you guys. The comments, I love the love that you pour into me. It means so much to me. So I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. So if you resonate with my messages, if you like the way I read, please check my description box. I am running a special for $20. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. So I have to get that out the way. But this morning I woke up and I felt inspired to kind of go back to my old way of doing my videos. And basically in the past, I mean, I do, as you know, predominantly love readings, but I like to focus on the spiritual element, or I did focus on that more in the past, and I want to kind of bring that back. Yeah, I know you guys have people that you really want to be with, and people that you want to reconcile with, or you want somebody in your life in general, just wanting to, feeling the urge to connect on an intimate level with another soul. I get it, we all do, as human beings. I kind of feel like with this soulmate journey, that we all go through, we're being taught a lesson of individuality, because I feel like most of us have been driven by wanting to be with someone, needing to be validated, needing to hear someone say they care, needing someone to show us. But I think it's time for us to start focusing on showing ourselves the love that we desire so badly. And this message is not for everyone. Not everybody is desiring love, or some people are in relationships that are loving. This is really going to be geared towards the people that are, drawn to the video on, will he come back? What's going on? Will I get, communication, etc. We're in Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograded on the 16th. So yeah, most likely some exes may pop up. But we got to understand that there's a lesson behind everything. Why are you giving why is the universe giving you a chance to kind of go back? A lot of the times it's because there's unfinished karma between you and another soul. Sometimes there were, it's due to missed opportunities, because we're not just looking at love here for the mid-months. I kind of incorporate health and finances and etc., whatever comes up. But if you're given an opportunity to revisit things, just like with Venus retrograde, because we're moving into a new phase of existence. We have moved into a new phase of existence, and a lot of old things need to be closed out. It's almost like cleaning up the closet, getting all the skeletons out the closet, starting brand new. So I want to focus more on the transformation, the transformative energies and the lessons through the experiences. They're tumultuous, they're hard. These lessons are hard, especially during Venus retrograde. And if you are, you have Cancer in your chart, or Venus in Cancer, or a Cancer North Node, there's a major shift. The North Node has shifted into Cancer. South Node in Capricorn. So there's a lot of stuff going on astrologically that are affecting the journey. So, to make a long story short, you guys There is more to, you know, these relationships, these people that are coming in your life, than just wanting to be with them. I want to be with him. I want to be with her. I love him. I love her. There is more to it than that. These are people you've dealt with in the past. You've dealt with these people in other lives, and they're coming back for a reason, because there are things that you need to learn in order to progress. You know, this is a soul's journey. This is not just about this physical plane. There is a spiritual element that we have been neglecting, and we need to get back to that. You know, it's about your purpose, your life's purpose. What is the purpose here? What is the purpose of it all? Okay, so that is the question. So let's begin the reading. Enough blabbing. The first card I pulled for the oracle message was Broken Heart in the reverse, which is positive because this is talking about healing, healing of a broken heart. Where's the book? Where's the book? Oh, there it is. Okay. This is a 9. Numerically, or the numerical energies or vibrations of 9 is talking about endings, things needing to end. Okay. And I like the fact that the broken heart came up here, and I'm doing a basic past, present, future type of layout. It doesn't necessarily have to be past, present, future, but it kind of just gives me a little bit of structure to kind of see the energies here. So this is recent past, what you're feeling now, or the core of the issue, and what may be soon, what's happening, or what this is leading to, or what will happen maybe tomorrow, next week, etc. I'm happy to see this because this is heavy here. As you can see, this is a broken heart. I'm a Leo moon, and I'm a Leo cusper. So I could relate to this energy. Everybody, I mean, can relate to this. You know, we've been hurt by friends, parents, colleagues, etc. Just different disappointments in life. But when it comes in the reverse, this is, you know, there's a focus on healing. You know, even if you feel like you're not healing, even if you feel like you're still feeling the effects of a heartbreak, there is an energy of you wanting, having a desire to heal. I clarified, and look what I got. Well, the first card I got here was the Knight of Pentacles, the Magician in reverse, and we have here a beginning, an opportunity here. This is beautiful here. This is potential, unlimited potential. This is emotions, and this is a gift being presented by God, by the universe here. This is the beginning of something big. Something came in that turned this heartbreak upside down here. It's a spark of the healing. It's the catalyst. The Knight of Pentacles here for me here, and I'm observing the colors here, but the color yellow is what stood out to me here. There definitely some type of solar plexus imbalance here. We have ego, pride, we have lack of confidence, we have feeling powerless, feeling defeated here some way. It's heavy. I feel it already. Like, and I'm trying not to get I've been so emotional, you guys. It's crazy. And you guys dealt with somebody that was very manipulative, somebody that was very selfish, egocentric, or egotistical rather. And you know, you guys felt a lot of resentment here in the past. May still be feeling this resentment due to somebody's manipulation, due to somebody handling you in a way that was below par. There was jealousy, there was no compromise. It was completely unhealthy, completely toxic here with these two energies. Somebody abusing their power, someone pushing your boundaries, someone blatantly disrespecting you here, and then there was some type of abrupt change or a stop to something. Something needed to stop. Something stopped. Someone departed. There was a departure, because I like to look at this as someone coming in, offering, and I like to look at this someone leaving here in the reverse. You just felt out of control, or you dealt with someone that was completely out of control. Someone living a very unhealthy lifestyle. Someone probably abusing drugs, alcohol, probably not offering anything to you. And nights come in and out. But I feel like, you know, you hit bottom at some point, and you realize that you couldn't do it anymore with this particular person. This person may have left you high and dry, but you realize that you needed to pull yourself out of a dark space here, because this is dark energy for me. This represents universal energies too in the upright here, but I feel like there was a lot of chaos, emotionally, mentally, everything, because the Magician has all elements here. You may have dealt with an Aries or you know, an earth sign person, water sign as well. But all elements are here because the Magician represents all elements here. This person destroyed you emotionally, hurt you, and really didn't care, because they were operating from their lower selves here with the red base chakra. Operating from their lower self, there was a complete imbalance of the root and the sacral and the root, the solar plexus. So this person was operating from ego. It was all about them and what they wanted. But there's the catalyst here. What's this catalyst? You love this person. There was love. It's crazy, because there was love here, and there was a new beginning offered to you here. Or you offered a new beginning. You offered your cup to someone. And this was real love here. This was true love. This was fulfillment. But something happened. We have 2 ones here. So there was a new beginning, but it didn't really get off the ground for some reason. There was stagnation here. I want to look at this as you realizing that because of this toxic energy and hitting rock bottom, I feel like you got an epiphany, and you realized that you needed to start loving yourself, and you needed to stop waiting on someone, because this is you waiting forever for something that may never come in here due to your lack of confidence, your lack of self-esteem. You started to love yourself. You started to open up yourself, your heart, to the universal energies that were surrounding you, trying to offer you love. You cried a lot. And I think through the crying, through the tears, through the purging, you were able to find some solace, and you started to heal here. All tied up here with this particular card. Again, this is the mental entrapment. You know, this is reminiscence of the 8 of Swords energy. And what's interesting is 8 of Swords came out as a clarifier. 8 of Swords, 5 of Wands, and then 6 of Swords here. Now, what's interesting here, again, and you guys are familiar, if you guys watch tarot readings, especially you guys that binge watch tarot readings, you know that this is a mental prison here. You created for yourself because you were utterly in love with someone. And it's possible that this person also loves you, even though they didn't show that to you based on these 2 cards here. This is definitely someone hiding. This is a manipulator, you know, not going to show you their true selves. This is them creating illusions around you. Deception. I feel like there is a lot of anxiety and stress and worry as it pertains to this connection, And this could be on both ends, okay? Because this can be, you know, your energy or the crosswalker's energy, okay? The energies are interchangeable. Again, PSA, this is a general reading. It may not resonate. You created a mental prison for yourself. You know, you went through a period of anxiety, worry, mental stress, a lot of depression, physiological or psychological disorders here due to this tumultuous relationship. Remember, this represents past energy, so this could be a combination of whatever happened, you know, because you could have been with this person for years, you understand? So this is like the build-up here, leading to this and then leading to this. You see what this is, right? This is a tornado. So we're building up to this. Even though I spoke about breakdowns, but you know, we have many breakdowns. It's part of the healing process. She's blindfolded. This is where the lessons come in. This is disillusionment. This is stress. This is anxiety. This is overthinking. This is being stuck in your head, replaying scenarios, rehashing the past, rehashing the pain. You understand? This is complete, for me, self-destructive behavior. Because the energy of the Eight of Swords is very strenuous. It's very dark. You know, it can be very dark. I mean, it's about self-judgment, okay? But it has positive connotations to it as well, you know, depending on the supporting cards. And I'm saying it was dark because we have a 5 and then we progress to a 6, which is the resolution. But as we can see, the 6, which is supposed to be harmony, finding your equilibrium, going to a place where you're leaving the anxiety and worry behind, moving into calmer waters to a place of emotional stability, we find that it's reversed. So there was a resolution, you know, because the inner conflict here that you were experiencing, or the external conflicts you were experiencing with this soulmate connection, caused you this energy of feeling complete bleakness, feeling completely lost and out of control once again. This is why the Magician was presented. And I feel like with the 5 being reversed is, okay, now you're reaching to a place where you don't want to fight, you don't want to argue, you don't want to feel the inner conflict anymore. You're completely out of whack, you know, so you're at a point where you're mentally, emotionally, and physically exhausted. What is the resolution? What are you left with? You're left with needing to leave, because this is about movement. This is about needing to move, travel, and physically, you know, physically moving away from someone, physically traveling to go take a hiatus, or mentally, mental movement out of a space of chaos, right? Out of a space of chaos. This is chaotic. You may have had to deal with competition, competitive energies. You may have felt like you had to compete. You may have been part of some type of third-party situations, or a situation that involved many people, because there's many people on this card, okay? This could be many people coming at you from all different directions. This could be many issues coming at you at all different directions. Many things that you had to deal with, financial, family issues, health issues, etc. You know, it depends on your situation. This is you needing to find your equilibrium, stability, and this is the balance of mind and spirit, because the 6s in the tarot represent balance, harmony. The resolution was to release this tension and anxiety But because it's reversed, this means that there is a dissatisfaction. There are regrets and disappointments. So this means that the solution that you came up with, the one that you knew was the only right solution, because we see that there was some type of indecision, or there was an inability to make a decision, an inability to find a peace of mind. You reached a decision to end the inner conflict, but you were left with a decision that was dissatisfying, that you regretted. This could be your person regretting the decisions they made when it came to your relationship with them, or you regretting the decisions you made when it came to the union. You allowing certain behaviors, you allowing certain things to transpire that puts you in the state of the Eight of Swords energy. Okay, so when I see this in the reverse, this is letting me know that, yeah, there was a resolution. You had to leave. You had to sever. But you weren't satisfied with that. You didn't really want to leave this person. Or maybe this person didn't really want to leave you. Maybe you made the decision. This person is dissatisfied and feeling the regret here. But again, we're building up to this storm warning. This is tumultuous. This is a breakdown. And you know what? This reminds me of the Tower moment. And remember what the Tower brings in: change, inevitable change here. I clarified that, and I got the Moon, depression, sadness. Okay, so this is the dark night of the soul. Then we have the Seven of Wands, King of Swords, and the Five of Swords. I think the Five of Swords came out first, King of Wands, Seven of Wands, and then the Moon. But it really doesn't matter, honestly and truly. There was a decision. So you may have been dealing with someone that was very, air sign person. I mean, all elements are here. But you may have reached a decision. This is a decision that you were going to cut out certain things that no longer serve you. People, places, or things, okay? Or just wanting to cut out this energy of having to defend yourself, having to fight, okay? Because this is you giving up. Now, this could be you giving up on life altogether, just being in a space. Again, dark night of the soul is very deep, because this is getting below the surface of things. These are the hidden things that you hide, the repressed emotions that are the buildup of all this repression and all this holding back and all this not being able to express because of the imbalance of the sacral, second and third chakra. And first chakra, first, second, and third. Instability, throat chakra too, because we see a lot of blue in this card. Heart chakra blockages with the green. This is altogether just a completely effed up situation here. We have 8, and eights represent karma. Okay, because this is a karmic lesson. And it's a lesson about releasing. Not only releasing a person, place, or thing that no longer serve you, but releasing the buildup from the past. Remember, it's a building up. This is about releasing. The heart is reversed. Okay? Being wide open here. You understand? And it was a song. I don't remember the song. Oh, it was by Carrie Hilson. And it's called Energy. I don't know if you guys are familiar. I'm older. I'm in my late 30s. But in the song, she was saying, this love is taking all of my energy. And she says, wish I can take back the pain. I don't remember all the verses, but it was a verse in there that she says, pouring out. Her heart is pouring out, meaning that all the pain that was in there, pent up pain, is now being released. Remember, you're tied up, but this is an 8. This is close to the completion of things. This is a 9. The repressed emotions are going to be released. This is a 10. The floodgates are open, baby. This is positive. It may not seem positive, but it's positive. Trust me. The floodgates are opened, and you're letting it all out. And it's hard. It's ugly, but there will be a severance. You see how he's looking back at the past? He has a smile on his face. Okay. Fives are the challenge, the number of the challenges, the changes, you know, that need to take place. Now being a place where you are making, you're letting the rational psyche influence the decisions you're making moving forward. Letting go here, because we have a 7. The sevens correlate to the 7th house. And this is the house of one-on-one partnerships in relationships. And this is knowing that it is time to let go. Because the cycle needs to end in order for the new beginning to come in. Remember, the catalyst will always be love here. The love is the driving force. I feel like some of you guys may have met someone new. And remember, this is a little bit different, you know, and whoever this resonates for, you will understand what I'm saying. Because you are feeling this, and you have felt this. You may be in a space of calmness right now. Here. So we have the Emperor here, which is about weakness. This is about instability. This is about okay, so there could have been a marriage, a breakdown of a marriage, a divorce here. This is an authoritative person, someone that wants to be in control. But again, we have sacral and base chakra energies, the oranges and the red. This is an energy of the stability, the security here, feeling safe, the home for. And there is a complete breakdown of a home here, a foundation, in which for me, I'm picking up intuitively as a marriage here. There is a severance. We went back, you know, you had to go back to the lesson of the 5. Remember, there's dissatisfaction. There is needing to be karmic balance here. And there was unfinished business. There was fighting, but there was no victor here. Because, you know, in the tarot, the 5s, again, challenges. And a lot of readers, you know, don't like to see 5s. You know, because they always have that negative connotation attached to them. But actually with the 5s here, especially the swords cards, because swords are mental energy, this is about your intuition. This is about healing. And this is about freedom, change. And I feel like you're facing a fear now. There was a fear of letting go. But you've made a decision here. Because there was weakness, you know, there was a struggle on trying to make this decision. You were weak, you know, and put in a position where you were forced. Your hand was forced. And you had to do your due diligence. You had to do what was logically correct for you. What was, you know, the best thing for your highest truth. Because this man is very honorable, honest with himself. Very steadfast energy. But as you can see by the grimace, by his face, he's done. He's done dealing with the BS, dealing with the below par treatment, or this could be male or female, by the way. You know, if you're female, you're just done dealing with a person that was trying to control you or taking advantage of you, or did not see your worth or value, and you needed to cut that type of energy out of your life. And there you go. And once you realize that that needed to stop and you needed to let that energy go, the healing is coming in, and there is going to be emotional stability. Okay? There is going to be emotional stability here. Finding your balance, finally. Here, clarify the King of Cups, please. This can also be an energy of somebody coming in here to your life. So I clarified, and I got the Knight of Swords, the Chariot reverse, the Two of Wands. And I feel like whoever you're dealing with is not happy, very angry. And that person's unable to move on. That person's still thinking. looking back to the past. This person may want to apologize here, but again, you need to trust your intuition here. And this energy here, someone wants to come in and give you some type of truth here. They understand that the breakdown of the relationship was due to the dishonesty and